Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Era of Discovery. What is the Era of Discovery, you ask? Era of Discovery is a mod that allows you to play EU4 in Hoi 4 and have complete freedom as well as having a focus tree. It's amazing. So we're going to go ahead, click on single player, and it gives you a bunch of start dates. We are, of course, going to start in 1493, the dawn of the Renaissance. Focus trees, only a few nations have them. Don't mind me, that's just the sound of things collapsing in the background. You do not need to know what. What? Now, I've played a lot of England. There's no denying that. I've played my fair share of Spain, I've played France, I've played Scotland. But having a serious think on things, I think I should play England. It gives you freedom, okay? In light, I'm struggling to justify this. Screw justifying. I don't need to justify myself. We're going to play as England. Screw it. It doesn't matter. Right, let's go. Okie dokie. And here we are. Greetings and welcome to the Era of Discovery. We got the religion system and we got a colonized system. I'm not going to go into that. You know what? Religion system. We're going to go for accurate map. That way things aren't overly easy, overly simplified. Religion system. The religion system works with each state having its own religion that can be different from the country's national religion. To make the state equal to the country's religion, convert it in 3 different levels, then the debuff will disappear. So essentially, you get debuffs if things aren't all lined up. Research. Here we go. As you can see, all the researches have been completely revamped. I love it. I live it. It's amazing. It's awesome. Focus trees. We have a few options. As you can see, I'm obviously going to go with Improve England. This is a very crash course introduction, but hey ho, we've got a time schedule to keep. We also have the these little things down here, law and government, all this fun stuff. We have our country religion, of which we can change. I'm going to change it to Anglican when I can. We also have this tradition, English traditions. As you can see, we're very English. Henry. And then last but not least, colonizing. If I go over here and be like, I want New York. Nope, that's Mantova. But either way, I want it. How do I claim it? 50 PP, and that gives you a claim on the state. That's the crash course. We're running out of time. I just want to get my teeth stuck into this. I've been wanting to play this for so long. Right, let's get into it. Okie dokie, so I've had a little bit of a play around, and it seems that I don't have the freedom that I initially thought I might have. I went to go justify against Scotland just to have a look. And I actually need 50% world tension before I'm even allowed to do that. And I can go ahead and colonize over here, it seems. But I need more than 200 political power to colonize. So I'm about to need a hell of a lot more political power. I mean, I can obviously settle through these, but I need a focus to do so. That's perfectly fine. I can quell resistance as well. That's pretty handy. I'm pretty sure King George could have used that in 1773. There we go. Get the dates right. I'm going to try. It's ambitious, but I'm going to try and take all of the Americas before the French can turn up. So we're just gonna have to take our time, take it easy, and do what we do best. I do have to admit, though, I'm really confused. So I saved up enough political power, as you can see. I already have a claim on it, because I spent the 50 political power to get the foreign claim. I've clicked on it. I've opened my decisions. I've gone to colonize. Okay, I've checked all the necessary prerequisites. Nothing's happening. I don't know. Maybe I need to complete this inspired colonialism. Maybe that'll allow me to colonize. I have no idea. We'll have to play around with it and see what happens. But first, I need to get through this. The quicker I can take America, the quicker I can get more factories, the quicker we can pay a visit to France. And finally, after finishing this fun little focus down here, settle the Midlands of Ireland, we can now go pay the Irish a visit. We do have a few war goals lying around. Without further ado, let's cash in and expand our territory. Okie dokie, now that we've finally wrapped up the situation with Ireland, I'm going to quickly max the best out of the Catholic tree as I can by taking or marrying into Spain. And then after that, I think I'll do religious focus, push down the Protestant line just so I can cash in my war support. And then once it gets high enough, raise it to war economy or partial mobilization so that I can finally just start pumping out factories as fast as possible. And then I guess after that, just push down the industry line until we get inspired to colonize, and then we can go and pay America a visit. So it seems that I've just made quite the beautiful discovery, and that discovery is the fact of coring. So I took this territory because we had a claim on it. After I took it, the resistance started to rise and it was becoming an issue. Then came the coring issue. And I clicked on the province like it is here. It doesn't show it right now because it says remove core, but it had the option to core it. And after coring it, it says if the population is less than 100k, it takes 10 political power, blah, 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 blah. And by doing that, I've cored all the new land that I've taken And now there is 0 resistance. I love this. We need to get world tension to 50%. I also need to join a faction because the French did that. I don't like the Valois alliance. I don't think it's very fair. I think the French need to stop. Okay, so although we've made like literally next to no progress, I'm now in 96. I'm still researching. I'm still doing my focuses. I'm only just getting to inspired to colonize. It's taken a while. I do want to point out how interesting I do find this. I've gone through Edward. I've gone through Jane Grey. I am now on Mary the First. It is going through and telling the story via the monarchs. I find that so fascinating. Okay, and it seems that all of them are now done. All 3 of them have been done. However, something that confuses me is it only did Virginia. It didn't do Newfoundlands like it said it would, which confuses me a whole bunch, but hey ho, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely not on the winning side. I've lost all of my territory, and all that remains is Calais and America. Now, I walked away with a navy. These guys don't have a navy at all. They are navy-less. And I can't naval invade because I haven't got troops, and I haven't got an advantage over them. They outdo me in numbers and everything else. I don't know how to go about this. I've enacted this, the mercenary group stuff. What I will do is I will wait for them to turn up, and I will see if there's anything I can do with them to salvage this. But as it stands, I just broke England in half in 1497. Okay, so this has turned into an absolute mess. So I lost Civil War. I'm going to say I lost because I was holding Calais, but I couldn't successfully land on them, and they couldn't successfully land on me. And it was just an endless stalemate. I couldn't do anything. I have no factories to build, and they have factories to build. So I thought, you know what, this is a loss. Let me experiment anyway. So I thought, okay, I wonder what would happen if I just do annex England and complete the Civil War and see what would happen. Because remember, I had this guy as a leader, the peasantry. So how would that turn out? Because I thought, you know, if I'm going to lose, I at least want to find out the result of what if I won. And I've gone ahead and completely broke the game. I did annex England. I did the command. Yeah, we're now just... there's 2 Englands. 1 in Virginia and 1 in England, led by Mary. It's an interesting mod. It's an interesting take. I just think maybe it needs a little bit more. I don't know what more, but maybe just a little bit more. I think maybe if it allowed me the freedom to properly colonize, and for some reason, I have to own Lazio. I have to own Rome to colonize, which makes no sense at all, but hey ho, that's just me. But anyway, with that being said, thank you very much for tuning in. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have already, don't forget to, of course, drop a like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. It was a bit of a mad one, it was a bit of a quick one, but don't worry, we'll be back again next week with something just as interesting. I've been Anglo, you've been you. Have a good one, guys, and laters.